This chef is putting on a show for the guests, when suddenly a coin pops out of his stomach more magical than a hat trick. A guy darts in like an arrow, snatching up the coin, which just so happens to be the one lost by Ainai. Talk about fate. The next day, she gets it wrapped up as a surprise gift. She thought it was a marriage proposal, but when she spotted the coin, Ainai jumped up in fright, remembering the scarecrow's warning. The coin would find her again. She didn't expect the news to spread so fast. Panic-stricken, Ainai dashed to the restroom to report this miracle to the mayor, but just then, an old guy with a necklace barged into the restaurant and shot the man without hesitation. Talk about bad manners. Then he started searching high and low for the coin. The security tried to shoot him, but the old man seemed to have taken some invincibility pills, no pain at all. In the melee, security tore the cigarette from the old man's neck. Then he felt it needed a smoke to down him. Lucky to escape, Ainai looked at the box and realized the coin had vanished into thin air. The next second, the coin magically reappeared at her feet. Looks like she can't escape this plot twist. Ainai decided it was time to call a priest for backup. A guy claiming to be a priest sent by the church showed up, and the mayor's wife quickly arranged accommodation for him. But the next day, he sneakily went to find the witch. The witch took her goodies and quickly scattered them around the town. Bugs and dirt inside looked downright creepy. By nightfall, the ground started puffing white smoke, and folks initially thought someone was dumping wastewater mix-up. But as time passed, the smoke showed no signs of going away, and people realized this was serious. The officer tried to head out for help, but at the door, he ran into a transparent wall. Talk about spooky. Soon after, Ainai returned to town with the coin and was left speechless by the scene before her. The white mist seemed to only swirl within the town, and the transparent barrier surrounded everything like an invisible wall. The moment Ainai stepped into town, she sensed a mysterious energy. The witch faked an injury to catch Ainai's attention and brought her to the mayor's house, only for them to face an unexpected scenario. Catching sight of an unaccompanied man and woman lying together on the bed, the mayor's wife immediately dashed over to engage in a heated altercation, while the mayor hurriedly rushed downstairs in a state of panic to intervene and stop the fight. Meanwhile, the coin was snatched away by the wife, who quickly dashed out of the hotel to find the man outside. Meanwhile, the priest was gearing up in his armory, ready for battle. She doused the bullets with holy water. Fight between humans and demons was about to kick off. The mayor and Ainai quickly armed themselves, and the three of them charged into the smoke, shouting the demon's name. Every step shook the ground, and a demon with long tentacles burrowed up from below. Subtitles. It was revealed that she was actually the true form of that man, covered and crawling with malevolent spirits from hell, and the three immediately opened fire. However, they had only temporarily repelled the main body of the demon. But in human form, she was also extremely tough. With no way out, the trio hid in the basement. Whenever tourists arrived, the demon would have the villagers captured and force-fed communion. What a bizarre twist. Now, everyone in town was implicated in this gunfight, playing out a dramatic showdown, while the demon's true form remained hidden. The struggle spoke for itself. The fight continued, but no useful information came through. The battles were relentless here, as if the demon was sneak attacking from every corner. In this cycle, they appear especially weary, as if time had no end at all, with no glimmer of hope. Just then, a sudden gunfire shattered the silence. The battle was far from over. The demon was relentless, and the trio kept pushing through. After a tough contest, the power of the demon gradually started to wane. Ultimately, it ended up revealing its whereabouts. This fierce battle had entered the critical phase, and the team rushed into the final showdown. The demon was ready to welcome them personally. They had been waiting for this moment, fully prepped to showcase their powers. With all 30 coins gathered, if the priest successfully harnessed the power, the whole world would be at his command. The priest and another companion crossed the underground tunnel to reach the church, while the mayor discovered Ainai knocked out. However, the priest was drawn to a mysterious room filled with animal skulls, getting closer to the demon for the ritual. The He threw punches in a struggle against the demon, but the attacks were futile, and he was choked and thrown to the ground. After the 30 coins successfully gathered, the priest took out the spear that pierced Jesus and stabbed it directly into the priest. At this moment, the priest stood at the window, and the surrounding priests erupted in applause. What a touching scene! While the priest was delivering an impassioned speech, a white dove suddenly flew in for an attack, scattering coins everywhere, causing a frenzy among the crowd. Everyone wanted the silver coins to gain power, resulting in chaos all around. In the midst of the chaos, the priest tried to snatch the coins. What a chaotic market scene! Finally, one of the coins fell into the mayor's wife's hands, and she quietly followed the priest out. Looking at the bodies on the ground, the demon felt a mix of emotions, years of effort destroyed in seconds. With the plan utterly wrecked, it had no choice but to change shape and slip away through a mirror to downtown New York. Next, he was set on establishing his mysterious teachings here, while the old lady dragged the bodies back to her room. She cut a piece of her skin and wrote a spell with the pen, then stuffed it into the corpse's mouth. The perfect plan was about to unfold.